This is Josiah Plays the Temple of Elemental Evil. Alright, so I'm starting up a playthrough here of Temple of Elemental Evil, which may or may not be a full playthrough. Right now this is a one-shot video or a series of one-shots. It'll be in the one-shots channel on my YouTube, but not, on the one-shots playlist. Doesn't get its own playlist right now because I don't know how far into it I'll actually choose to go. Not committing to playing the whole thing. Want to check it out. So, here's what I know about the Temple of Elemental Evil. This is, now I tried out a little bit of the beginning of this a long time ago, but I didn't get very far into it, so this will mostly be a blind playthrough. I'm also playing this using the full Circle of 8 mod pack, and complete with all of their new content that they've added to the game. So the Circle of 8 have fixed a lot of things with the game, and they've added a ton of content into it, and I'm playing with their mod pack installed. This is, without a doubt, the single most faithful translation of any edition of D&D to a computer game ever. This is the most accurate, the most faithful to the rules of any computer game as far as D&D, and this is a 3rd edition D&D, so you're no longer dealing with the terrible D&D of 2nd edition, which you have to put up with for like Baldur's Gate and the other Infinity Engine games. It's not 3.5, it's just 3.0, but it's still quite a big improvement over the old 2nd edition games. It's pretty good. So, first things first is, when you start a new game, we're not going to do the tutorial. It's short and meaningless, and, we're not missing anything there. You think it's the guy who did the music for Fallout 1 and 2? Really? Mark Morgan? Mark Morgan is like my favorite... It just doesn't... Well, it could be Mark Morgan, but I don't know. Mark Morgan is my favorite music for games guy. He did the music for Planescape Torment. He did the music for the new Torment. He did the music for Wasteland 2. He did the music for Fallout 1 and 2. Yeah. You think... Oh, so Mark Morgan did the music for this? Really? Really? That's quite interesting. Now, are you just saying that, or is that like, have you verified that through the magic of the internet? Anyway, you start a new game. Not playing Iron Man. Fuck a bunch of that. You have to choose an alignment for your party. And then what happens is, all of the alignments of the characters in your party have to be within one step from that. So let's say I chose True Neutral as my party alignment. Then all of my characters would have to be one of these highlighted alignments. Or if you choose Lawful Good, then your other characters have to either be Neutral Good or Lawful Neutral. And so forth. And you can't add characters to your party that are not one of the acceptable alignments. I'm gonna choose Neutral Good. You lied, it's Ron Fish. Yeah, I didn't really think it was Mark Morgan. Ron Fish. I'm going to choose Neutral Good for my party alignment, which means anybody who's Lawful Good, Neutral Good, or Chaotic Good, or True Neutral can be in my band. Now what happens next is you make your characters. This is a party-based RPG where you have 5 party members that you make in the beginning, and then you've got some NPCs that can also join you during the game. But you make 5 right out the gate. There's a bunch of pre-made ones already. And I've actually already made my 5, but I'll show you the character creation anyway. So you start with the character creation. You have 2 options. You can roll your stats and then assign them to whatever. Or you can do a point buy, which is just a flat amount of points with a scale for buying stuff that everybody... And I chose to make every one of my 5 characters with the point buy so that it's more fair. Because honestly, anybody can sit here and just click roll over and over until they get some super good stats that are overpowered. And, so I just went with the point buy so that all my characters are on an even footing and I don't feel like I cheated and re-rolled 100 times. Son says, I don't know, I'm old enough, it's new school to me. Well, okay. It's pretty old, though. This game's from, what, 2000 something? Early 2000s? Alright, so anyway, you make your character. You can roll it, you can put your stats where you want them. The standard stats. I don't know why the names for the stats aren't in these boxes right here. You would think they would be, but whatever. Then you go and you pick a race. The standard 3.0 D&D races, each one gives you special abilities and so forth. So say we pick a human, and you male or female. So say we're female, then you get a height, and your little model there gets noticeably taller or shorter. Say we want to be 4'11" for some reason. Well, 4'10's fine. Then you pick a hair. You know, your characters are going to be pretty small on the screen, so you're barely going to see this. So not a lot of visual customization, because there doesn't need to be for such small characters. Now you pick your class, and these are the standard 3rd edition D&D core rules classes, and they all have their abilities and so forth. So say we're going to be a fighter. Choose your alignment. You see, the only ones that are allowed are the ones that fit with the party alignment. So I'm true neutral, for example. Now you choose your god. Now this is interesting. It changes which gods you can choose based on your class and your alignment, and maybe even your race. So right now, for a human true neutral, I can only choose Farlangan or none, apparently. Oh, and if I was a different class, like if I went back and I was like a bard instead, who was true neutral. See, look, now I can choose Ola Damara, I can choose Paylor, I can choose, well, just that. But my point is, the choices you've made so far determine which gods are available for your character. You know, if I was a gnome, I could choose Garo Glittergold, because he's a gnome god, etc. These are the gods of Greyhawk. Greyhawk is a setting, an old D&D setting that hasn't really been used much in a long time. It's a much older setting than the Forgotten Realms, which is the one that most people are. Say I pick Paylor, and now you pick your feats, and they've got a good selection of 3rd edition feats. All the ones that I don't qualify for right now are grayed out. So I get one for just being a 1st level character, everybody gets one, and I get one for being a human. So you pick your feats, and then you go to your skills, and here you have the host of 3rd edition skills and your skill points, which are based on your class and your intelligence. So, you know, you still go in here and you start putting some points and some skills. You can have up to 4 ranks in a skill at 1st level, just like in the actual D&D. And you're like, alright, I want to get some skills here. Give me some of this, and give me some of this, and some more of this, and some more of this. You gotta spend all your skill points as you wish. And once you've done that, you can go on to spells. Now, some classes you'll have to pick spells. Like for a bard, as I am, I've got to choose some 1st level spells, I think. Oh, it's just 0 level spells. So I throw some 0 level spells over here to start with, because bards don't get 1st level spells at 1st level, I forgot, in this edition of D&D. The better classes required some pretty high stats from what I remember. Oh, yeah, and wizardry. Right, re-rolling a lot. That makes sense. Yeah, I know the mouse is offset somehow, because I'm not streaming at my real resolution. So for some reason, I noticed it when I was doing test recordings earlier. It shows where I should be clicking if the game was at its proper resolution, versus where I'm actually clicking. It's kind of obnoxious. So you get some spells, you know, and life is good, and you move on. What's the problem here? Why can't I move on? Oh, because I haven't picked enough spells. Okay. Now the portraits. Now I have installed a mod which imports into this game all of the portraits from Icewind Dale and Icewind Dale 2. Because I think out of all the Infinity Engine games, the one that I liked the portraits in the most was the Icewind Dale games. So there's a lot of portraits here. There's all the ones that come with this game, plus all the Icewind Dale ones. So, you know, you just pick one. Let's say I want this one for some reason, and then you put in a name. This is example. And then you pick a voice, and look how many different voices. There's a shitload of voice
As you
sets.
wish.
Sure.
I'll see what I can do. I go.
Miko. At your service.
Of course.
Some of them are kind of scary. But anyway, you pick a voice.
Yeah. Indeed.
And you're done. And you do that 5 times for your 5 characters. And then you add them to your party. Example's a terrible character who gets deleted. So. Then you add your characters to the party and you start. Now, I've already done all this. The other thing I'm going to show you real quick is the intro. The little intro video, which unfortunately, due to the realities of this game and its ancientness and the fact that I can't run it full screen or at a proper resolution, the videos are going to just show up as this tiny little fucking box in the corner instead of taking the full screen for some reason. So, let's take a look at the starting cinematic. This is not, by the way... Oh, you're right. You could start with fewer than 5 characters if you wanted to, yeah. I don't know why you would, but you can. Game introduction. Here we go. Are you ready for top tier, next level fucking cinematics? Here they are. You got your evil army coming out of the Temple of Elemental Evil. You got people running in a field. Dim animations, though. Got a big battle happening. Somebody got a fucked up skull. Oh no. The scary thing has just emerged. Here comes the Circle of 8. These guys are the 8 Archmages of the world of Greyhawk. All the spells are named after them. Like all the D&D spells that have names, like Big B's this, and Mordenkainen's that, and Nisturl's this, and that's these guys. That's who those 8 guys are. That's Mordenkainen and Big B and all them. Alright, now we're gonna start. Oh no! It got away! Crazy demon entity seals the doors to the temple. Or they're sealing the doors, whatever. And that's it. That's all the story you get going into this game of what the game's about. It's about that. There you have it. So then what happens after you make your characters, you go to a little screen where you buy your equipment. And there's different little shops with all the different equipment, armor, weapons, everything. There's a ton of stuff you can choose from to buy, clothing, everything. So you buy all your equipment. Now what I'm going to do, I've already done that because that took a while. And now I'm going to load my game that I saved in there right after buying my equipment. And that'll get us started. And I'll show you who my party. Here we are. Very small. Let's see, this is where you came to buy your equipment. And I'm pretty sure this is something that was added from the Circle of 8 mod pack. I don't think it was in the base game, but... And each one of these little chests that I clicked on had a whole bunch of stuff, you know, like, oh, hey, tell me about this weapons chest. And see this, they had all these different things you could buy. And there was like a whole ton of these different things. So I bought all my stuff with my starting money. And now my party is ready to go. So who do I have in my party? First of all, I have Invicta, dwarf fighter. That's what she looks like, fully equipped. There's her portrait. This is from Icewind Dale. And she's rocking some chainmail and a warhammer and a shield. She's pretty tough. She's got a 20 con. She's a defensive tank type of fighter, as I plan to spec her. You can see her skills here. They're not very good, especially with her armor penalties. And these are her special abilities and her feats. She's got combat reflexes and combat expertise as her feats that I chose for her at starting level. And she has no spells. That's Invicta, a chaotic good female dwarf. Then I have Blood Raven, chaotic good barbarian. And she is pretty tough. She got a very large axe. She's ready to do her barbarian thing. Then there's her brother, Nightcrow. They come from the same tribe, but he's gone the path of the rogue. You always wanted to play this? I've had this forever. I've owned it on GOG for, I don't know, years. Just didn't play it. The Nightcrow is our rogue. He's got lots of really good skills. Really high skills. And, he's just got his standard sort of black leather armor and got a bow and a dagger. Yeah, you can get it from GOG, yeah. Then I've got Covenant, my cleric of Palor. He looks like this. I love this portrait from Icewind Dale, or from Icewind Dale 2. I can't remember. It's from one of them. And that's him. He's got a little red hat on, little red boots, you know, because why not? He's got combat casting and improved turning, so he can turn undead like a mug. I've memorized some spells for him and stuff. And then finally there is Catriel, my bard. This is my social character. She's got all the social skills. The diplomacy, the gather information, the sense motive, all that stuff. And she's kind of useless other than that. And there, that's what she looks like. She's a half-elf. So I only have 2 non-humans. She's a half-elf, and Invicta's a dwarf, and the other 3 are all humans. And that is my party of 5. Ready for adventure. Ready. The first 4-ish hours are fucking boring. See, that's probably why I never got beyond the first couple of hours when I tried this years ago. The rest of the game is good, though. I heard it was really buggy. Well, I'm using the mod pack that allegedly fixes most of the bugs. So here we go. We're going to go through this game portal, which, by the way, is unscathed. One has not scathed this portal. And this will take us into the actual start of the game. Here, now. 18.5 minutes into this. The portal opens before you. Begin adventuring.
"10 years ago, in the year 569, the dark forces of the Temple of Elemental Evil rose up to face the united armies of Voluna and Furyondi. At Emrady Meadows, the tide of evil was opposed by the forces of good.
So jank. I like how the music stops and restarts.
The northern armies fought bravely under the direction of the valiant Prince Thrommel.
Prince Thrommel! So valiant.
But the forces of evil seemed too great.
Too great.
When at last it seemed that evil would triumph, that the demoness Zugtmoy would destroy the armies of good, a new hope arrived. The Circle of 8.
Dun dun dun! The Circle of 8! There's 8 of them.
Zugtmoy was trapped in the dungeons beneath the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Good job, Circle of 8.
Left inside the temple dungeons, she gathers her strength and secretly plans a return to power for vengeance.
Bad job, Circle of 8. Why'd you leave her alive? Okay, that was kind of loud. Can't get any more cliche than elemental
While
of
walking
evil.
along a street in Mitric, the capital of the Luna, you hear a scream from a nearby alleyway.
Ah! I did the scream sound effect myself. You're welcome. But why don't we zoom in on a completely dark and indistinguishable thing? That'd be cool. Here we are on a street. Tip of the day. Alright, here we go. Time to save the game. This is a very, very old tabletop D&D module port. Yeah, it is. Very old. Like, there wasn't anything with that cliche back when Temple of Elemental Evil was written. Oh, it does say I'm playing SWL. I need to change that. Temple of Elemental Evil's not even listed in Twitch as a thing? Are you kidding me? Who's choosing? This game doesn't even exist according to Twitch. Wow. Wait, is it the Temple? Okay, the Temple of Elemental Evil gets it done. Alright. Ancient game. I wish I could zoom in on my characters a little bit, or move the fucking camera without having to use the arrow keys, for Christ's sake. But... What year did this come out? What year did this come out, son? It is literally the element of evil, yeah. I know I'm not going the right way, but, you know, fuck it. I'm an explorer. Do I have a map? I do, and it's tiny, just like everything else. 2003, damn. I played a little bit of Warframe, Brad. I tried it out, but then I had to go to bed. I can't even do the thing like you can do in all the Infinity Engine games where you click and rotate your party formation. Oh no, none of that's gonna happen.
You have seen too much. Prepare to die!
Alright, I'm already getting wrecked. I'm already getting fucking wrecked. Alright, looks like it's Bloodraven's turn. We got a thief over there shooting at us. How far can she get? What's cool about this is the fact that you've got an enormous amount of tactical options, just like in the pen and paper. That's as far as she can get?
I can do. I can do.
Oh, she can get up on him, but she can't hit him this round. Alright. Next is Covenant the Priest.
Yes.
Just go all the way up. I like the menu wheel. What's wrong with the menu wheel? It's only 13 years old, 14 even, counting is hard. I like menu wheels. Look at the number of things that are on this fucking wheel to do. How else would you give all these options without a menu wheel? You'd have to have like fucking 30 quick slots. And this guy's not even a spellcaster. Once you add all the spells in for a spellcaster plus all these other things. Alright, my rogue. Go ahead and take a shot.
Yes.
Yeah, good job missing, buddy. Good job missing. Alright, she's got a ranged weapon also.
Yes?
Yeah, she's a real master archer herself.
Not a problem.
Nice miss. And if I want to see everything about the attack roll, I can see it right here. Alright, Bloodraven's about to fucking wreck. About to wreck. I'm gonna turn power attack on. Just because I want to... All the way. All in power attack. Boom. Kill a motherfucker.
I can do.
Oh, she hits him for 19! One-shotted, son. One-shotted. Alright, well, I guess we win. You stare down at the dead woman. I don't know whose voice I'm supposed to be doing for this. I wish I could have saved you. If only I'd been here sooner. You notice a distinctive brooch on the woman and you stoop to pick it up and examine it. So, you were the Canoness Uday of the Church of St. Cuthbert in Hamlet. Rest in peace. Who does this? I mean, I would do it because I'm a crazy person. But who fucking goes to a dead body and start talking to them as though they're awake? Besides me. Rest in peace, sister. I will bring the news of your passing to your church. Woman. You pause to murmur last rites over the Canoness, and then head to Hamlet, the bearer of terrible news. Take the thief's items and exit. Yeah, of course I'm gonna take the thief's items.
My mind and body are
the current
weary.
priest of the Church of St. Cuthbert. The Canoness Uday is dead.
Oh, those tiny little videos. So good. So good. You are now entering the village of Hamlet. This small crossroads community is a completely unknown quantity. What is here? Who will be encountered? Where should you go? These are among your first explorations and encounters, so chance may dictate as much as intelligence. Will outsiders be shunned? Are the folk here bumpkins easily duped? Does a curse lay upon those who dare to venture into these lands? That's a lot of questions. The dusty, rutted road is lined with closely grown hedges of brambles and shrubs. Here and there it cuts through a copse or crosses a rivulet. To either hand, forest and meadow have given way to field and orchard. A small herd of kine graze nearby, and a distant hill is dotted with wand stone chimneys with thin plumes of blue smoke rising from them. A road angles west into the hill country, and to either side of the road ahead are barns and buildings. Hamlet at last. We made it. We made it. Alright. She's still down 2 hit points. What did we get? What did we get? What? Oh, this is the stuff from the thief. And he's overburdened. don't think anybody wants to buy this. I couldn't sell it in the... Alright, hold on. No, I don't care about encumbrance. Hey, yo! I ain't clicking on the encumbrance thing. Alright. That's his dagger. Canonus Eudea's brooch. Weighs nothing. Some tan leather armor. Some black leather boots. We're gonna give that... Can I can't move this little window either. Oh my god.
Such weight.
Yeah, quit crying about the weight, man. Trying to deal with that. Here, give everything to your sister. She can carry heavy shit. Black leather boots, he's already got some. Black leather gloves, he's already got some. A light crossbow. And the light mace. Alright, so as we walk around here, let's take a look at the map. So we can zoom on the map, but oh. Alright, this is big. Of course, we can't resize this so that we can see the whole map at once. That would be way the fuck too convenient, right? Dot map. Omelet. World map. Oh, here's the world map. That's cool. East Hamlet. Oh, we just teleported! We just fast traveled! I don't want to fast travel. Go back to South Hamlet.
Hello there, pretty lady.
A large man staggers in your direction. Ach, you are drunk.
No, I'm not drunk. I'm Elmo.
He smiles and tries to stand up straight. Oh, apparently I'm talking as my... I don't want to be talking as her. She's not the leader. She's not the person with the skills. Oh, nice for ya. I'm Invicta.
I'm looking for work. I need the money, you see. I would like to buy some ale.
Oh my god, this game is bad. What kind of work do you do?
I'm an armored man. No, I mean a man at arms. I can work for you, but I need to get some chainmail and a big axe. And I will work for only half of the share of the money.
So I'll need to pay you in order to hire you at a half share.
Yeah, you give me 200 gold, and then I join you. And you only have to pay me half money share from then on.
Well, maybe. Let me think.
You change your mind about old Elmo?
Yes, and I'm sorry, but I'm not interested.
Okay then, maybe later.
I must go. Good day to you. How do I literally have to put her at the start of the party to make her, I guess I do, to make her be the one that, okay, so then let me change my formation so that she goes up there, and she goes right there. These two switch. Hold on. Because it was my dwarf talking. I love a ton of boring shit to do. I'm down for all the boring shit, especially with voice acting like this, top notch, top quality. All right, Elmo, stop. Stop it, Elmo. Hold on, I haven't saved the game lately. I feel like you need to save the game all the time.
Hi there, pretty lady. You change your mind about old Elmo?
Perhaps you'll allow me a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
So, Elmo, you from Hamlet?
Yeah, I grew up in Hamlet with my brother Otis.
And where is Otis now?
Otis went off to find his fortune. He's smarter than me.
I'm sure he is! Do you know where he went? Do I need to sing the Bard's lines? I'm not singing the Bard's lines, damn it, Nox. I am sure he is. Do you know where he went? I can't sing the lines. I can't do it.
I don't know. He left with some guys somewhere. He not tell me.
Just a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
Where's a good place to drink here?
You gotta go to the Inn of the Welcome Wench. My good friend Osler runs the place, and he has the bestest ale in the whole world.
Elmo's a real brain trust, isn't he? Perhaps, sir, you can answer a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
Goodbye. Do I have a... Of course there's not a hotkey for my logbook. Oh yeah, there is. Neutral Good opening vignette. Deliver... Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. Your little starting quest in the beginning changes depending on what your alignment is. Deliver news of the death of Yde to Tertian at the Church of St. Cuthbert in Hamlet. I killed a thief! Elmo can multi-class into a mage? Really? He's got the intelligence for that? Talk to him again.
Hi there, pretty lady. You change your mind about old Elmo?
You still want to join me?
Yeah. You give me 200 gold, and then I join you. And you only have to pay me half money share from then on.
Well, maybe. Let me think.
You change your mind about old Elmo?
So I have to pay him 200 no matter what, but I can get him to stay drunk or sober up. I'm not going to pay him 200 to join me right now.
Okay then.
Wow, are you some sort of adventurer?
Why, yes, I am.
Are you here to find treasure? Oh, you must be here to kill monsters. Tell me!
Professional child voice actor right here. Yes, I am here to find treasure. You can help me by answering some questions.
I can try. I know a lot for my age. Ask me, you'll see. I'm smart.
Circle of 8 add voice acting? I don't know. Maybe? What's your name?
My name is Kent. I'm 8. I live here with my grandma and all my brothers and sisters.
Nice to meet you, Kent. My name is... No! No! Why is Invicta talking? She's not the one who's supposed to be talking. What does this do? Just embiggens it, I guess. I will go now.
Okay, see ya. I gotta get back to my yard.
So I need to actually select her, then have her go personally talk to a motherfucker.
Have you ever seen a dragon?
Alright, hold on. I missed out on some awesome Kent conversation. Just hold on.
Hi there, pretty lady. You change your mind about old Elmo? What do you... Yeah, Otis. I don't know. What do you want to know? You gotta go. What do you...
Alright, let's go. Kent is COE content? That wouldn't surprise me. Look, I gave her all the fucking social skills. She's the one that's supposed to be talking to people, not the fucking dumb fighter. I think I need to set up a separate formation for, like, in town. The fuck is this formation? Formation 4 is tripping. Alright, Formation 2 is unspeakably terrible. It's got the woman with the 5 hit points in the front rank. Come on now. No, but this is my talking to people formation. It's gonna go a little something like this. What is up, Saito? How you doing? Phallic formation activate. Right? Alright, now let's talk to this little fucking boy.
Wow, are you in a traveling band?
Hey, that's different from what she said before. What he said before. Is it because she's a bard? Oh my god, that reactivity! Why, yes, I am.
Are you going to sing songs and put on a play? Can you sing a song for me? Please, please, please.
He says different dialogue to your character based on their class? Holy shit. Good job, Circle of 8. Now I really want to see what he says when the rogue walks up first. I'd love to sing you a song sometime, but I'm on an important mission and I need you to answer some questions for me first.
I can try. I know a lot for my age. Ask me. You'll see. I'm smart.
Well, I've got the mod pack installed from Circle of 8 that apparently adds a shitload of content to the game. I'm not singing all the bard lines. I'm not doing it. What's your name?
My name is Kent. I'm 8. I live here with my grandma and all my brothers and sisters.
Nice to meet you, Kent. My name is Catriel.
Gosh, this has been the greatest day ever. I met a real live adventurer. I can't wait to tell my sisters. Anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell me about Hamlet?
I've lived in Hamlet my whole life. I'm not allowed away from the yard much. You should look for one of the badgers. They guard the town and know where everything is better than me.
Did you know the Canoness Yaday?
She worked at the church, I think. I've never met her. Sorry. I'm sure lots of people knew her. Ask one of the badgers for directions. The badgers know everything. When I grow up, I want to be a badger.
I'll be leaving now.
Okay, see ya. I gotta get back to my yard.
Before I watch the new Game of Thrones, I have to watch the entire previous season again. That's just how I do things. Because there's so long between seasons, I forget too many important details. So I'll always watch the whole previous season again before I start watching the new season. I don't do that with every single show, but I do it with a lot of shows, or at least the ones that are more important, like Game of Thrones and ones like that. Candy Crush is on again? Oh no, Nox. Don't do it. Don't do it, Nox. We're coming back down here where we were. Is there like a highlight all interactables button or something in this? Son, now before we go anywhere near the town itself, we're gonna start playing Lawnmower on the map, because that's how I roll. Now I gotta save. Again. I'm gonna cycle through like 10 saves, I think. Oh, this is the edge of the map, apparently. Okay. This is a weird shaped map. What? It's not like... It's not... Why is the map shaped like this? It just has giant ass black blob along the bottom of it. Okay. Wow. Part of the map is hidden until you do something. Maybe. That you're having a lot of faith in these developers. This town borders the forest of eternal night. Alright, here we go. Why am I running over here? I don't know. Running on these little bridges. That's what this is gonna be for several hours. It's just me running around on empty maps and talking to little kids with bad voice acting. That's it. Wow, that incredibly convincing pick sound effect. So real. And the fact that I have to use the arrow keys. The arrow keys! As the only way to move the map or the camera around. It won't even follow my characters. It won't, there's literally no way to move it will sit right here until I push the fucking arrow keys. WSD? Nope. Follow the characters? Nope. Click and drag with the mouse? Nope. Mouse edge, can't do that because I'm not playing in a full screen, because when I tried to play in the full screen on this game and stream it, it was like a disaster. I tried middle mouse. I tried every possible button. What's up, Foreman? Good day to you. Oh, he doesn't have voice acting. Ma'am. Nice to meet you. What is this site here? Man holds up a hand in a forestalling gesture. Yes, yes, and your favorite color is green, and you enjoy evening walks by the stream. I'm the foreman on this job, and I'm extremely busy. All the time. Powers that be are very, very eager to see this job done. So if you're looking for chatter, go see Jaffe. He handles that sort of thing for me. Good day. Bye. Wow, this guy's not very nice. You try swiping the screen with your finger? Nice. If the setting had a one-word difference, this would basically be the Adventures of Greystar? I don't understand, Saito. Wait, Forgotten Realms, what? How is Greyhawk different from regular TNT? Or Forgotten Realms? Ow, that sound effect though. How is it different? Well, my short answer would be it's shittier. It's shittier. It's older. And it's just not as good. That's how it's different. Hi. Nice to see you again, friend. Wow, apparently we're friends with this rando laborer. Alright. Yeah, that pinging, right? It's good times. Oh my god, I don't have a button to make everything show up that needs to show up. I just have to mouse over to see if anybody's important. Who's this guy in the robe? Guy in the robe, come back here. Yes, what is it? Nice to meet you. What is this camp here? I am JP, and this is the laborer's camp. How may I help you? What are you building? We are working on the castle for agitated Burnin' Rufus. It will be quite impressive when finished. Oh, see, this is where I get to use one of my social skills. I'm not sure which one it is, because I don't know what the fuck that icon means, but I get the impression you don't like... Oh, that must be my sense motive or whatever it is. Skill. I get the impression you don't like Burnin' Rufus much. What do you know about them? He chuckles. You read too much into my expressions. They are no worse than any other bosses. They push us hard and yet never put in any work themselves. Nothing quite as sexy as female Stephen Hawking. She sounds hot. Synarchy thinks the voice to the text to speech synthesized voice sounds hot. Wow. Sounds like the sound of a knife tapping on glass or something similar. It sounds like a terrible sound effect. I think we can all agree on that. They never put any work themselves. I certainly know how that is. Well, best of luck to you. Farewell. I thought this guy was gonna chat with me more. Oh, I see how this game is gonna do me. Look at this. Whole bunch of assholes that just say laborer when you mouse over them, including this guy. After I talk to him, he gets a name, which is okay. I get it, but it means that I'm now required to talk to every single rando because who knows, they might be a real character. Nice to meet you, miss. A good day to you. Boy, that sound does suck ass. Good day to you. Right. I need to get away from these fucking hammering assholes quickly. Did they even say what they were building here? Did they literally even say what they were building? When Siri's directions feature came out, all of a sudden there was a spike in motor vehicle accidents around where Sin... I'm into AI, says Sin. Nice. Alright, let's get away. Let's escape from this. How do I get up there? I know! They sound completely ludicrous. They don't sound anything like they're hitting stone or wood. You're absolutely right. It's so unconvincing and yet incredibly annoying. Need more dink dink dink. Hey, Splode. Glad you're still here. Oh yeah, well Siri's definitely hot. For sure. Well, here's a very robust looking keep. Even the control when using this arrow keys to move the camera around. The control on it is terrible. Okay, what's the problem down here? What are you doing? This is my priest. What are you doing, Covenant? No, literally, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why? No, come back! Stop! Okay, I have to physically stop this man. No! Cross the fucking bridge, cleric. He tried to abandon us. No, he won't. What are you doing? Just walk across like everyone else did. Like everyone else did. Like everyone else did. Oh, they came around. Okay, fine. Just come. This guy's an idiot. What's his intelligence? Oh, it's an 8. Okay, well, I guess it kind of makes sense then. He actually is an idiot. Alright, I'm still missing somebody. Where's my 5th party member? I literally lost one. I lost a party member. Where are they? Alright, I gotta figure out which one I'm missing. Hold on. Alright, that's my barbarian. That's my fighter. That's my cleric. That's my bard. It's the fucking rogue. What are you doing, Nightcrow? Why are you over there? The pathfinding in this game is not just bad, it's literally amazing. I've never seen this kind of pathfinding. Your people don't just get stuck and don't know where to go. They literally run off in wild other directions that don't possibly lead to where you're going. Oh, this is the best pathfinding ever. What the fuck is his intelligence? 16? Nightcrow, you're smarter than this, buddy. Pick on the other side of the map to get them over you. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work out super well. They'll all end up in separate corners of the map. Oh, and they run so fast is the great thing. So when you're waiting for them to run their ass over the whole map to catch up, it only takes 5 fucking minutes. Come on, come on, come on, Nightcrow. Come on, buddy. I might have to play Icewind Dale 2 instead of this. Except Icewind Dale 2 isn't turn-based, which makes it a lot less good to me in terms of the combat. Alright, cool. My party's ready to roll on. Into the blackness. No, they're not going into the blackness. They refuse. This is the weirdest shaped map, dude. And I love how I can only see a tiny bit of it at a time. Like, I can't zoom out anymore. I can zoom in. This is as much as I can zoom out. And I can't resize this. So, I just have to scroll all over the place with my mouse button to even see the map of the town. It's glorious. It's fucking glorious. You don't remember Pathfinding Heroes and Ruins of Mythdraenor? Oh, I could try that game. I don't own it, but that's not really a problem. Like intelligent weapons in first edition where you had to coax your passive-aggressive vein sword to actually attack things. Oh yeah, that was good times. The Sappers in Stronghold? I don't think I've seen the game Stronghold before. Alright, here we have some tents. This must be where the workers stay. Girl. What's up, girl? It's been a while since I saved. I was told on the well, not told, I read on the guide to installing this mod pack, they said you shouldn't use quick save in this game because the quick saves get corrupted really easily. So you should always just keep using lots of manual saves. And they said these saves get corrupted too, so you should use lots of them and save frequently, which all sounds great, because you know how much I'd love to have my save corrupted. That sounds like the kind of fun I'm signing up for. Yes, what do you want? Nothing, I guess. Just controlling this game is... And realize this is the, like, fixed, upgraded version of this game. With the mod pack from Circle of 8 making it better. Castle building sim from 2001. Oh, okay, sounds terrible. Castle building. Ew. Oh man, that realistic looking water though, right? This is so good. It's like trying to use a sellotape plate for your meal. Alright, I hear ya, I hear ya. Woman. Yes? Hello, I'm Catriel. Hi, I'm Evie. We don't get many visitors here. What brings you to the building site? Number 2's a dick thing to say. I'm new in town and just looking around. What can you tell me about this place? This is the laborers' camp, of course. We're building a castle for Rufus and Bird. Different laborers come and go with each new shipment of materials, and the villagers come and help occasionally too. What do you do here? I'm like the camp mother. She smiles. I help the cook, patch clothes, prepare poultices, help with the children, all the little things. I do tattoos too. Tattoos? It's a talent I picked up years ago. The labor gangs are proud of their work and can be very competitive. They like to outdo each other and show they're the best. Some even get the name of their gang tattooed on them. Others get a wife's name or a tribal tattoo. I've done all sorts of things. I would love a tattoo. How much? Depends what you want. 5 gold for something small on your arm, 15 gold for something bigger on your torso. Let's ask for arcane runes. It'll take a bit of time. Get comfy. He pulls out a set of needles and inks and slowly and painfully creates your new look. Any thanks, ma'am. Apparently I have a tattoo now. Can't really tell. You see any tattoos? I don't know that they're actually visible, these tattoos. Okay. Sounds good. I don't have any, like, special feat called cool tattoos or anything. Alright. In before, during the conversation, each party member runs to a separate absolute corner of the map. Would not be surprised. You could also make dairy farms, which is useful less so for the cheese and more for the tanners and providing special anode for the siege equipment. Oh no, you're shooting cows at people? Hello? Just a few more questions. Sure, what can I tell you? You can't tell me anything until our next episode. That's gonna do it for this one. If you're watching the stream, don't go anywhere because I am not done playing. If you're watching on YouTube, that's gonna do it for this episode. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays The Temple of Elemental Evil.